Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back doing another Guilds of Ravnica Intermediate Swiss Draft League. And got a couple decent uncommons here. Glowspore Shaman and Boros Challenger, both good cards for their strategies. Got the Iron Shell Beetle, we have the Silent Dart, which is removal. Colorless removal, no less. I don't like it as much because I feel like the archetypes kind of want you to play specific cards. Like, this wants you to play a lot of creatures. I guess it would work fine in a Boros deck, but then I'd rather just take the Boros Challenger. I can kind of do whatever I want here. It's also a Prey Upon. I think to me, it's Shaman versus Challenger, and Challenger's probably a better card. Probably. Well, best card here is probably City Watch Sphinx. There's a Luminous Bonds, a Healer's Hawk, Ornery Goblin. All of these are good. We could just take the Luminous Bond. Pairs well with our first pick. City Watch Sphinx is definitely the best card. And it's early enough where you can just take the best card and really not feel bad about it, but I'm okay taking the bonds here. It's a good removal spell. It's a good cost for what you get. Good cost for benefit. Good cost. Let's take it. Alright, pick number 3. No good Boros. Best card is probably... It's all pretty underwhelming. Could take the Peacemaker. Works the best with the bonds. I mean, it's on color with the bonds, I should say. Not really the same plan as what a Challenger wants you to do. 10th District Guard way too early. Demotion, not really that good. Could just take the demotion and we can try to just push for a strategy plan. I haven't really explored that space so much, but basically see if you can just carve your way into an archetype. If the card quality is there, you may be able to. So I'll take the demotion. It's definitely not the best card here, but I'm gonna... Actually, maybe we just take the... You can play this in Boros, technically. Not the invent part, but the invert. I don't know. I'm kind of just not getting anything Boros related. Could just take a deadweight here. Still works with the invert invent, although not as well. Best card here. Best card here is probably the deadweight. I don't know. What color do these share? White and black. Not blue-white. Not blue-red. White-red. Blue-black. Not sure they share any colors, honestly. This is all just really unexciting stuff. I'm going to take the deadweight. Another invert invent. Jeez. I want to get a sign. Maybe it's supposed to go into green? Take a Pax Favor here? Could take the Spinal Centipede. I do like the card. Seeing late is it stuff, I suppose. Probably don't need this in multiples. Maybe I do just take the Silent Dart at this point, since I cannot... I feel like I am just not making any headway on a deck here at all. Take the Centipede, because I know it's a pretty good card. Just all the invert invents. So weird. Pack Beast is okay. I guess I'll take the Radical Idea. It's a good card. Works well with any of the enablers. Okay. Alright, alright. Seeing some blue-black stuff now. Maybe that's a direction I can go. Could take the Notion Rain or another Radical Idea. Probably take the Notion Rain. Bodyguard did come back, but I was not feeling Boros that entire pack. Take the... well, you do have to lose life for Notion Rain, whereas Radical Idea you can cast twice, which I do kind of like. But you get a lot of choices out of Notion Rain. We're going to take it. Now we see a Hammer Dropper. So no sign of Boros in the first 4 to 5 picks, and now we're seeing pretty decent ones. Late green stuff that's good. Man, this has been a confusing one for me. Could just take the Hammer Dropper, I guess. I'm really trying to sort this out, I swear, guys. Okay. Alright. Let's just go for Boros. I won't look at another color at all for the rest of this draft. Take the Patrol. Of course, we see a Sever Strands. We'll take the Selesnya Guildgate in case we want to play 3-color Naya, maybe. Take a Guard. It's a cheap creature we might need. Don't really need any of this. All very mediocre. We'll take a Velocity, I guess. I don't like the Courier, so we'll take a Halberdier, which I don't like either. We'll cut the red card, but I don't want to play it. Okay. So we're just gunning for Boros. I didn't see any Boros for about 4 to 5 picks. And then we saw like a late Wojak Bodyguard, which I could have gotten. Kind of wish I did. And then a super late Hammer Dropper, which I admit's not like nuts or anything, but just strange that. And then an even later Parhelion Patrol, which is really good, so I'm just very confused. Watery Grave in here. We probably can just take the Fresh-Faced Recruit. It's a good aggressive card. Works really well with Mentor. Maybe wheel the Bodyguard again. Okay. Even though Maximize Velocity is a Is-It card, I feel like it works really well with Mentor. Lets you play a Mentor card and immediately pump it and give it haste. Kind of gives you a little surprise boost to your attack, which I think is quite strong. Alright, we can take the Justice Strike now. It's very good instant speed removal for the Boros deck. There's a Midnight Reaper in here, which is a good card too, actually. Although you have to pay the life, and which can be a liability. There's also a Healer's Hawk in here, which I like, but we're definitely taking the Justice Strike. Alright, Lava Coil's a nice pickup. Good way to deal with this Conclave Cavalier, too. Ledev Champion in here. Good Selesnya. But Lava Coil's the only thing for us that I'm seeing. Okay, Goblin Banneret is very good. There's another Parhelion Patrol too, but I think this card is actually just really good. Big fan of it. It's cheap. It's a big threat. Big threat early and late, so we'll take it. Street Riot's not bad, but could take the Garrison Sergeant. Don't have the guild gates for it yet, though. We could just take the Street Riot. I guess it's not bad. It's kind of what you want to do. It's a little expensive, but if you're playing a bunch of creatures, it's a nice place to top out at. We'll give it a try. It's good with the Garrison Sergeant. I don't think we're likely not going to have enough gates to support the Sergeant, so we'll just take the Street Riot. Oh, cool. Well, we got a great pickup here. We'll take the Captain over the Hammer Dropper. Much more color intensive, but really powerful effect. It's actually a great blocker, too. Just block some huge power creature and deal it right back to that player. It's pretty nuts. Big pickup for us here. So here, I guess we could try out this Cosmotronic Wave. I feel like it is an actual way to just win. It's probably deceptively good. Could take the Locksmith here, or the Hazda Marshal. I kind of like the Marshal because it's an uncommon that works really well with all of our Mentor stuff. We can probably find some more Mentor as well. Could take another Velocity, or probably sideboard Collar the Culprit. I could play the Velocity, I guess. Alright. I don't think I want to let Ev Guardian. It's just underwhelming enough where, I mean, I guess it's okay with Mentor. Yeah, it's just not a very good card. I'll take a Gate in case I want to play some green card or I need gates for some reason. Take a Hunted Witness here. Actually, we have space for maybe 8 cards. My removal currently is, I mean, I don't mind having a combat trick too. This is okay. It's good with the, yeah, once again, it's kind of good with Mentor, but I'll take the Take Heart. I guess Take Heart's also okay with Mentor. Take the Locket. Don't really want to play it. Don't need any of this. A lot of late black. That's pretty good. Well, I got plenty of Selesnya Guild Gates, I guess. Wild Ceratok, okay. Niv Mizzet. We'll check the price on it, but I don't think it's going to happen. 57 cents. Now we better take something a little more useful, which is Blade Instructor. Mentor is going to be good with what we're doing, and we need some more creatures. This card's pretty insane, though. Flight of Equinox, not exactly on plan with what we're trying to do, and Command Storm's probably a little pricier than we're looking for as well, so alright, Blade Instructor. Swiftblade Vindicator, Double Strike Vigilance Trample, yeah, that's a pretty awesome target for Mentor. Taking it. Good with basically any pump spell, too. Alright, Crater Maker's great. It's also Direct Current, Barging Sergeant, and a Luminous Bond. I kind of like that the Crater Maker can just... It kills artifact creatures, deals damage to a creature. It's also a creature itself, so you can win with it. I think I'm going to take it over the Luminous Bond for that reason, those reasons alone. We could take the Direct Current, like I said. You can actually burn face with Direct Current, too. We do need some more creatures, though. 4 more creatures, and we have slots for 5 more spaces. So I think I'm going to take the Crater Maker. I just want to make sure we're really curving out creatures. And the Crater Maker is a pretty excellent one. Direct Current is good too. But we'll take Crater Maker. I mean, with all his Mentor, we definitely want to maximize our creature velocity here. We could also do with some creature upgrades. We'll take the Bodyguard here pretty easily. Over a Sure Strike and Righteous Blow. Seems fine. So we can take a second Hammer Dropper, or we take another Wojek Bodyguard. I feel like we want to lower this curve if we can, so we'll take the Bodyguard, even though the Hammer Dropper's possibly better. Like I said, we want to keep a low curve here. So we can take the Boar, take the Witness. I feel like with all this Mentor, let's keep our creature count as low as possible. I think the Boar is good, but let's really lower the curve here if we can. As much as we can. Can take the Locksmith, can take another Take Heart. I kind of like that. There's also Fire Urchin, which is quite good with Mentor. Space for one more card. We can totally... Tempted to take the Urchin, simply because of all the... We really want a good creature count with double Wojak Bodyguard especially, and like I said, we kind of want to upgrade a couple of our creatures, like the Halberdier and the 10th District Guard. I'll take the Urchin. Alright, we can take the Guildgate, but I'm actually going to take the Bodyguard, and we can dump the Halberdier. I guess the nice thing about Bodyguard is at least if you have it in multiples, you can attack with them. Guildgate would help the mana base, but we need to make sure we have good creatures going here. Guess we don't need any of this. Take a Pax Favor. One nice thing about taking the invert is, if we ever play against a wall deck, it is actually good. Take their Gravitic Punch, I guess, but we're not going to play it. We'll take the Barging Sergeant. I may actually play it too. Maybe over one of our maximized velocities. Probably don't need two of those. Although it is pretty slick with Mentor. Play a Bodyguard, play a second Bodyguard, give it haste, pump it, attack with both. Mentor your Mentor, dude. That is actually pretty good. Actually, Street Riot's really good with Mentor as well. That's a late Severed Strands. Could have taken the Crawl Swarm too, but whatever. Okay. Some options here. We can try out the... I think we probably just play the one Velocity. We probably don't need two of them. We do want a pretty high creature count. We still have pretty good removal. I'm going to try out the Wave. We're going to play the Street Riot. The Vindicator, though, admittedly is pretty good with the Velocity. Is there anything I can cut for the second Velocity? I mean, the weakest creature is 10th District Guard by quite a bit. You can occasionally get some utility out of that toughness pump, but it's a pretty underwhelming little bear. I think we probably run it like this. We want to maximize our Mentor to the best of our ability, so if I have to play a 10th District Guard to do that, so be it. All in all, I think this deck is pretty good. Okay, I'm satisfied. So, much more red than white, but we need both early, so probably just going to do an 8-8 split, even though they'll say 9-7. We need both, and we need both early. Yeah, and the only reason I'm running 16 lands is this doesn't strike me as a deck that does particularly well if it floods. There's not much card advantage. We got to be consistent, so... Alright, exploring Boros Aggro Mentor deck. Let's try this out. We'll see you round one. Well, it's keep. Nothing really wrong with this hand other than a little creature light, but hopefully we'll draw into some. Okay. Play the 10th District Guard. Okay. So you can do the Justice Strike to it. And get in for 2. Could have also just attacked and offered the trade, but seeing as we have 2 removal spells and only 1 creature, this seemed better to me. I think we're going to just trade 2 for 2 for a little bit here. I don't really want to use a lava coil on a 2/1. Alright, so we'll kill that. I guess we take 4 damage, but we're going to do it. So at this point we gotta stay back and cast Take Heart, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, now we can't do anything and we're going to take 4 damage. So we'll stay back. Not sure what to do now. I guess we can block the recruit, play Take Heart. Not sure how we beat the captain though is the problem. We may just have to kill the captain and lose my guard. Because otherwise we're just going to take too much damage from it, I think. Okay, we can just concede. So we'll concede. We're going to have to easily draw better than that to win, but sideboard looks like a big nope. So let's go to game 2. We'll play first. Let's keep. Good hand. Hmm. All right. Take it. I don't really want to trade my Vindicator for a Take Heart. Oh, so we're just playing the same deck. That's super interesting. Let's see here. Well, the good news is Cosmotronic Wave would do all sorts of things. The bad news is doesn't look like that's going to happen unless we rip some lands. So they're going to be able to mentor next turn, their thing. Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? Yep, got a whole lot of nothing. Can't play anything, can't really do much. So I guess we'll play this and swing. Alright, so we'll block the Banneret with our Marshal. Alright, so we'll get blown out here pretty badly, and I can't do anything about it. Wish I could. Still can't play anything. So they can swing over top and kill me next turn. I can't play this. This doesn't do anything. I can't prevent enough damage. Alright, we'll see in round 2. Alright, we'll play first. Keep. So counter magic up. I think we'll just play the Urchin. Alright, they're going to counter something. Fire Urchin is probably the thing I care the least about, so that's fine with me. Okay. So we'll go Captain here and then pass. So we'll go Blade Instructor here. Problem is maximize velocity is not so good with that. So I can Lava Coil and attack as well. Not sure which one. They also have bounce mana up, which I think is relevant. Could just use a Lava Coil on an Electromancer and attack. I think I'll do that. And the reason is because getting in for 4 damage is good. Getting an Electromancer off the board is fine. If they bounce my guy, it's not the end of the world. Seems fine. Okay. So if we rip a land, the attack is sure to get punished, I hope. Did not rip the land, but... that is awkward. Guess that we just attack and play the hammer dropper. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So we can attack with both. Could attack with this too. Give the haste. Make a dude. Can also do the bodyguard. Because I think they're gonna want to trade with the hammer dropper. Which means we still get in for 9 because of Mentor. Okay. I think we'll do that. Oh, we won't because I'm pumping it. So we'll only get in for... No, we're still getting in for 9. That's fine. So they could have the dizzying thing, I guess. Block our hammer dropper. We still have the velocity in graveyard, though, which I think is pretty helpful. They didn't have it. Okay. Alright, they concede game 1. Still don't really have a sideboard at all. Can do maximize velocity if we think Street Riot and Barging Sergeant are too slow, but I'm going to keep him around anyway. Alright, it's a keep. Good hand. Justice Strike doesn't seem very good right now, admittedly. Basically because the only creatures they showed us were a 2-3 and a 2-5. Both of which do not seem particularly well suited for Justice Strike to deal with them, but I'm going to assume there's some more creatures in there. Kept a one-lander. So Blade Instructor into True Fire Captain into Sergeant. It's pretty good. So I think we can actually go like they're taking it. Well, I'm gonna kill that anyway then. Play a bodyguard. I guess next turn we technically just have lethal with a Cosmotronic Wave. So we can play the Cosmotronic Wave and get in, or we can just play the Barging Sergeant. They have counter magic up in either way, so I think I'll just play the Sergeant. Not sure what was going on with the triggers, but okay. We'll see in round 3. Alright, round 3. We've got a nice keep here. This might be the best opener we've had, just because we actually have a pretty slick looking turn progression here. We'll go with the Witness first, since I feel like it can trade a little bit better. You have to attack with 2 other creatures? Yeah. Alright. Well, another Boros deck. Play the Crater Maker here. Alright, well, that can't block, so that's good news for us. We probably just want the bodyguard of our own here. Could do the Marshal plus the Fire Urchin, but I would kind of like to get the Mentor going now. Alright. So they're gonna smash back, sure. Can do the hammer dropper. I guess that makes sense. Might make more sense to do the urchin plus the marshal. Then we get a lifelinker too. Hammer dropper plus cosmotronic wave has to be lethal next turn though, so I guess we do that. No attacks. Well, I think we just... I guess we don't win. 3, 5, 7, 8. We're 1 shy with the cosmotronic wave. Alright. I guess we do these two. I'm okay with that. We'll do a bodyguard plus a marshal. Still 1 shy of lethal, I think, right? Oh, that's good. Nice to see Marshall do something. I guess we play around the rare that does 3 damage to each creature. Okay. So mirror match, don't have much for it. We could maybe just Street Riot's too slow. We probably are going to have a faster little war of attrition here, so let's just really lower the curve. Alright, it's a keep. It's a good hand. Guess we almost want to do the 10th District Guard first. Because I don't want them to kill my Vindicator. So we go... Huh. That's interesting, isn't it? So we can do Vindicator plus Velocity, get him for 4. I suppose we do. And next turn we can play the Bodyguard and Velocity that too. Pumping our Vindicator, which is pretty good. Or we can play the True Fire Captain, which is fine with me too. If they just leave up mana, I'll probably just play the Captain. No plays? Okay. Now I can go Bodyguard plus Marshal. I guess that's a little more exciting. Sure. Okay, so we go Banneret, Velocity, I don't really want a Velocity of the Banneret, but if I do, then I can get in with the Vindicator. I guess we do then. I might get in with everything here, because if they block the Marshal, we still net. Yeah, I think this is fine, actually. I feel like they kind of need to block the Banneret. And like I said, if they block them, yeah, this is fine. Because now we keep our Mentor guy. Alright. Still okay. So, pump this. Get in. Play the Urchin. Captain. Alright. All in all, I ended up going 2-1. Lost the mirror match in round 1, but considering how much I was waffling the first pack of drafting this deck played really well. So, alright, I'm glad I could play a little bit of Boros here. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.